What is up, everyone? Welcome to Reality Room Podcast with Paul
and Chris, giving you the latest on Big Brother 18.
Episode, I think it was 20, 21, and 22. It's been a while since we did one of these.
It's been a long time. So we're going to do a quick recap of the two episodes, and then we're going to go right towards the nomination.
Yep, and by quick recap, we legitimately mean quick recap. So,
okay,
2-3 minutes.
Pretty much, Paulie wins the veto, takes himself off the block. Day gets backdoored by Paul.
Yeah.
The votes are 6-2. Bridget and Michelle. Who knew?
Yeah, Bridget and Michelle. So they did not let those two know that the votes were going that way. Basically throughout the entire week, and it's when the 5-person executive alliance with all the guys were formed, and they plan to go after the girls in the next week. Okay, so let's go. Let's jump.
HOH competition.
Let's start with the
Swinging
HOH.
on those ropes.
Yes, let's start with the HOH competition. So this competition, if you remember from BB 17,
last season, one that Vanessa won.
Yeah, I don't know how she won, but anyway. So you had to stand on the thing that's swinging around.
Yep.
And you can't put your bottom on the thing. I remember last season that was like a big thing that people did, and they all got kicked off.
Yeah.
It's just so stupid. Anyway, what do you think about the competition?
I mean, I like that they changed the rules so you don't have to sit on the disc.
Well, no, that wasn't the rule.
I mean, some people broke it, so.
No, I mean, like, they disqualified those people last time.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why the competition was so short.
Yeah, I do like that they're bringing this back, but again, it's another endurance comp, so you can expect a guy to win.
Yeah.
We think.
Or so we thought. Dun, 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 dun. Well, yeah,
Yeah,
still
we were
doesn't
nice,
matter.
Victor.
But anyway, I was watching this on the live feeds,
Yeah.
and boy, was it actually kind of exciting.
Yeah.
Because, like 40 minutes in, the 4 people left are Paulie, Zakia, Natalie, and Victor. I don't know, those are not the 4 people I would expect to be there at the end. You know?
I thought James was gonna.
I thought James was too. I didn't expect Victor because he has such a big body weight.
Yeah.
You expect that it would be harder for him to hold on to it.
So throughout this whole entire competition, Michelle vomits and she's like crying and she feels bad that production has to clean that stuff up.
Vomit crybaby. Hashtag vomit cryberry. Vomit crybaby. Vomit cryberry. Michelle, try to say that 5 times fast. All right, so we get to the end, and it's between
Victor
Natalie,
and Natalie.
Victor,
and Natalie starts making some deals with Victor.
Yeah, although honestly, she basically said the entire competition. Every 5 minutes, she was like, "I don't know if I can take anymore." She said that literally, I would say, for the whole 2 hours.
Yeah. So Victor and Natalie, they're butting heads, and Natalie starts making every deal that she can make.
Well, I mean, she just wants to see her mom, so she just wants to stick it out. She honestly doesn't trust anything that Victor says at this point, because they don't really like each other.
Yeah.
But a solid hour and a half, 2 hours passes, and Natalie falls. And Victor is the HOH, and the little troll things attack.
Yeah.
And Victor kind of like covers her up. I thought that was cute. But, it is what it is.
Yeah, so Victor's HOH, he's not going anywhere. And, I mean, if Victor's not going anywhere, Paul's not going anywhere either.
And Paul's not going anywhere. Paulie's not going anywhere either.
BB no go.
And if Paulie's not going anywhere, Corey's not going anywhere. So we have some conclusions, easy, simple conclusions we can form based on this brief knowledge. So is Victor going to go after a guy? Probably not. So let's talk a little bit about...
The executives?
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, because this is when I don't know exactly the name of each one, but so it's a 5-person alliance between James, Corey, Victor, Paul, and Paulie, and their goal is to make an executive decision as to who they should vote out every week. How awesome is that?
It's not that awesome, but anyway.
Sarcasm.
Yeah, but... Anyway, so if you guys watched my live feed video, I talked a little bit about the formation. I didn't think it was that serious at first, but at least at this point, it probably isn't really that serious. But regardless, it's an interesting, little interesting alliance. Let's see how long it lasts.
A day.
I give it a week. I think it's already done, honestly. But okay, so let's jump ahead a little bit.
So, we find out that Michelle gets a little pissed off with Nicole and a little pissed off with James as well. that they didn't tell Michelle and Zakiya that they were going to go out Devon.
Yeah.
And I don't blame Michelle, honestly. They probably should have just told.
Yeah, but
Like, what was the worst that was going to happen?
I don't know, honestly. But to be honest, they did not want to work with her. I don't know why, but they just don't trust the girls right now, which I understand that they want to stick with their own group, but I don't know. I just thought it was a bizarre scenario for them to go with. But, Michelle kind of blows up, has an emotional breakdown.
She takes her jacket away from James, and she starts.
Yeah.
She's crying under the bed. And Nicole's trying to do damage control because she does kind of feel bad for that. She had to blindside Michelle.
Yeah. It was actually funny though that when Michelle took the jacket away from James was like, "Oh, but you destroyed my khakis." I actually remember watching this on the feeds last week. He was like trying to. He was like with his khakis with Natalie in the storage room, and they were all stained and almost destroyed. And he's like, "Damn it, these are $80 khakis." And Natalie's like, "Calm down, calm down, calm down." So just remembering that kind of made me laugh a little bit. But yeah, Michelle had an emotional breakdown because she was mad at everyone. Makes sense.
So the alliance forms, and you want to just go straight to the nomination ceremony? Or is there anything else between that you want to talk about? Oh, the care package.
Yeah, the care package.
We found out this episode that James gets the care package. And he gets some underwear, gets some socks, and better yet, he gets 2 people he can take the votes out.
Yeah, he can.
He can stop 2 votes within the next eviction.
Yeah, he can.
He has to say it live, too.
He can eliminate 2 eviction votes. And that's a very good power this week.
I think it's funny that Devon had that power with 3 votes and James has it with 2.
Yeah.
It's a little funny.
Yeah, it is kind of funny. Both from BB17.
Yeah.
Yup.
Take some advice from Devon about those canceling votes.
Well,
Didn't really mean anything.
there was nothing she could do about it that week. However, okay, so let's talk a little bit about who they want to target this week. So it seems like they want to target Zakiya.
Yeah.
And it's mostly because she was during the HOH, she was completely stoic. She was very intent on winning. Mm-hmm. She really wanted to get out. They assume one of them, and I thought that that's. What do you think about that?
I guess it makes sense, and also that the fact that she did vote the opposite way of the house, and everybody knows that. She wants blood.
Yeah, and Paulie did tell Zakiya flat out that he was voting for Devon. He told her many times. And they had some little conversation. Zakiya was pissed off at Paulie.
Yeah. I don't blame her.
But, that's short-lived because apparently they're good now. I don't know. It's so bizarre. Their relationship is so bizarre. I would love to see more. I would love to see, a diary room session of her and Paulie, right now. Because I don't know where they stand. Because it's a little bizarre. But anyway, Michelle makes herself out to be more of a target this week because of these emotional breakdowns. And so instead of targeting Zakiya, they switch it to Michelle. It's honestly, I think it's flimsy. I think it could easily switch. So let's go to the nomination ceremony.
So Victor decides to nominate Zakiya and Michelle for eviction.
Mm-hmm.
And he has this whole speech. This whole Dr. Seuss speech.
Yeah, whole Dr. Seuss speech.
I don't know what the point of that was. I'm going to be honest with you. Michelle and Zakiya, they never got into an argument with Victor, so why stir up the pot and potentially lose 2 jury votes?
Well, to be frank with you, the guys told him to do it.
So if the guys told him to jump off a building, would he do it?
Probably.
Yeah.
I think he would, honestly, because he's very, impressionable. He's like, oh, hey, it would be funny if I did this. And the guys are like, yeah, do that.
I don't understand, his point of view, though. So let's piss off 2 people. Let's keep the person. And I thought his speech was stupid. I'm going to be honest with you.
Michelle, I thought what he said to Michelle made sense, though. He's like, listen, you kind of ruffled some feathers yesterday.
No, that's fine. But I don't understand why he was like, 9-1, ring a bell. So you're going after the whole house. You're going after the whole house. 9-1, ring a bell.
Everyone except Paul.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe, I don't know.
I thought that was that didn't make any sense. That wasn't going towards Michelle and Zakiya. That was going towards the whole house.
If that was the case, I think I would like that if he was going after everybody. But yeah, I don't think he is. I don't know. It's just a bizarre little thing. It doesn't mean that much. Meh.
I don't know. I just didn't think it was smart to throw the beads, and it wasn't funny.
Well, if you read Dr. Seuss, it would be funny.
I don't know.
My friend thought it was a friend of mine thought it was hilarious.
I mean, I thought it was intense, and I felt bad for Michelle.
I didn't feel bad for Michelle. She's a vomit crybaby.
Yeah, I still feel bad for her. All right. Anyways, let's I guess that ends the recap for the 3 episodes, and the first 2 was like 5 seconds because no one really cares about them.
Yeah, you know how it is, guys. So
let's go right into live feed and spoilers.
Yeah, so we'll jump into some live feed and spoiler stuff. So we have the veto competition that was played, and the winner was
Paulie.
That's right, guys. Paulie won another fucking veto. Boo! No, screw this guy. Get him out of the house. Why is he winning everything?
Remember the first week when Paulie was up for eviction and nobody wanted to vote him out?
Yeah, well, half the house did. But remember when Paulie was up for eviction the first week and everyone that's in the house right now kept him?
Right.
Except for Paul and Victor?
They and Zakiya should have just fucking voted Paulie out.
It was crazy week.
Yeah.
But, you know... anyways.
Obviously, he's a competition beast. I don't know.
It's still early though. There's still like 10 people left.
I hope he goes out during the double. Like, no offense to Cody for
he probably has the buyback. I guarantee you.
That's why I have to get rid of him after.
Yeah.
We wait till there's 3 more evictions until the envelope thing, the round trip to make it happen. So it'd be very anticlimactic if no one gets it. That's what I'm saying.
I hope no one does because it's a fucking waste of time anyway.
Yeah.
So, because I don't like the idea of someone coming back. It's stupid. Twice. It's stupid. Okay, so some other things that's going on. Paulie and his crew, who are his crew anymore? I don't even fucking know. Apparently Zakiya's back in and Victor's out and James is out and I want to get Nicole out soon. Why don't you make up your mind, buddy? He's like, I'm just going to target everyone. Whatever. But anyway.
Can't target everyone, Paulie.
Can't target everyone, Paulie.
And his DRs, everyone keeps comparing him to like Derek.
No.
Like a competition version of Derek. I'm like, Derek was never nominated.
Derek was never a target.
Yeah.
You know who's targeting Paulie right now? At least three people in the house. Michelle, if she's...
He's like rubbing people the wrong way too. Like, stop making all these big alliances and like...
Yeah.
There's no point. There's no point in doing it anymore. That's it.
And he's very clearly anti-women.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, honestly though, I think everything Paulie does is specifically for his game. I get it. I do get it. Everything
I get it too, yeah.
Through his perspective, it's all.
I just don't. Game. I think he should have threw that veto. What was the point of him winning that?
No
Who cares?
point.
Who cares if he?
No point of him winning. I just don't understand it.
I mean, if you're really gonna play like Derek, start throwing comps. Everyone knows you're a competition beast.
Yeah, Derek clearly showed that he threw competitions early on, and remember when he threw the veto with Christina Nicole?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, some other stuff. So it seems like they want to go after Bridget during the double eviction. They want to put up Bridget and Natalie and possibly backdoor either, if Bridget gets off the block, either Victor, Nicole, or James.
Yeah.
Don't know who. Don't know who they would do.
Anything else?
Well, yeah. Well, now that you mention it.
I have some reality room news, but it's nothing like too big.
Okay, well, we'll just talk about it. The veto was not used.
Yeah, veto was not used. Michelle and Zakiya are on the block. Now we know James has to use his power, right? It's not like a choice. Like, he has to use...
I think he has to.
Right.
During the veto think speech, though, some people said on Twitter, I don't know, because obviously we can't watch that live,
right.
But some people said that Michelle made a point that Paulie had a lot of competition wins, and apparently this really made Bridget start thinking about, maybe starting to go after Paulie, because she said in a room or whatever that she was going to start going after him, maybe, because she doesn't trust him at all. Yeah. And that's just, so go for Reality Room News.
Reality Room News, BB19 is confirmed. That's going to be an online thing in the fall. I don't know exactly
how that's going to work,
but I guess we'll see. Robin Kess is not part of it. A couple of the cast and producers are not associated with it as well, so it'll be very interesting to see how it is. Maybe we'll get some game players and not some stereotypes.
Well, one can only hope, right, guys?
Is that it? Anything else?
I think that's it. Let us know what you guys think is going to happen in the upcoming episodes.
Yeah.
Let you guys know who you think's going to leave on Thursday, and who you think's going to win HOH during the double eviction.
Yeah. Until next time, guys.
Peace.